Park Avenue and 42nd Street outside Grand Central Station in Midtown Manhattan. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got an Eastern Conference panel ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Williams down low with Jefferson. Hairston is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And that one's good. Now, here's Calderon. The dish to Afflalo. Wide open look. Jefferson with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Walker the pass to Hairston. Back to Walker. On the wing, Batum. There's the triple, and it's the Hornets another 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He remained upbeat about their performance this season, even though it hasn't put them with the elite teams in the NBA. He said, the effort's been there, we just haven't yet gotten the results we've been hoping for. Maybe we'll see the start of something tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
And getting back to Jose Calderon, he's been an extremely efficient shooter for a point guard, 48% from the field throughout his career. But last season, he couldn't hit it at all. I mean, he dropped down to 41%.
On defense, New York. Hairston kicks to Walker. Here's Jefferson. Good D by Lopez.
And you know, on the topic of Jose Calderon, his game is predicated on getting others involved. Last season, he had Carmelo Anthony to throw it to, and really pretty much no one else. So defenders could key on him a little more, causing him, I thought, to become just a little less efficient.
Hairston, the pass to Walker. Anthony against Hairston. Williams a screen. Shot clock at 6. Hairston kicks to Jefferson. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Nobody near Williams. Good on the 3-point shot.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go with the 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Now here's Williams to the middle. Here's Jefferson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
That free throw good from Al Jefferson.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack. And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Here's Porzingis. He has 5. Got a piece of it. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Anthony.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
New York moving the ball around. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Walker with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Batum gets to Williams. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Afflalo wide open, he shoots. New York, no good that time either. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. Batum attacking. Outside, Walker. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Afflalo. Outside Anthony. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hornets leading by 9. Williams dishes to Walker. Williams a screen on Calderon. Walker goes in. Here's Hairston, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So far, for P.J. Hairston, nothing in his basketball career has been easy. He played at North Carolina but was suspended and never reinstated. Then he played in the D-League well enough to be drafted in the first round last year, but unfortunately his strong play just didn't carry over into his first full season in the NBA.
Now here's Anthony. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Charlotte in the lead. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Afflalo. Lopez passes to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Fires top of the key. Again, the miss by Anthony. Talking about Hairston, his rookie year last year was a disappointing act. He played Clark only 45 games at around 15 minutes per game.
You know, what did he do with those minutes he got? He shot 32% from the field. Not great. He's got talent. There's never been a question about that. Now he's got to hone it.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Lopez a screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait 1 more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Well, that being a great shot for his height. There'll be an interesting stretch 4 in the NBA.
Good call.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And that one's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Calderon against Lynn. Passes to Hairston. There's the feed to Williams. Out left to the wing. Lynn. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Calderon. Afflalo outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Calderon. Plenty of space. The Hornets pull it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Hairston kicks to Lynn. Charlotte moving the ball around. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Lynn. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's got a good ball handler, makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
And the hope for Jeremy Lin last season was that he'd take a step forward in his development, but almost was the opposite in his play.
And that can happen. You don't always go a straight line north in your improvement in this league. He's been on an upward swing as far as his shooting accuracy, but last season was the worst since his rookie year in that area.
Now here's Seraphin. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hornets leading by 8. Zeller, a screen on Anthony. Here's Lynn. Lots of room. Hairston, good. Hairston's got his second bucket of the night.
And talking about Lynn last season, he never quite gelled with what they were doing in Los Angeles. Both he and Kobe need.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
One more time, here go, Knicks City Dancer.
And so it's New York with it, trailing by 10. There's Galloway. Anthony left side. The feed to Seraphin.
Oh, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 8th in free throw shooting, 14th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 8. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Lynn, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
And, you know, getting back to Lynn, he was actually pretty strong starting out the season. In November, he made 48% of his shots, 37% from downtown. But in April, he only hit 24% from the field and was eventually shut down for the year.
And here's Batum, following the 3-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Hairston, good. Hairston's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Galloway, the pass to Quinn. He feeds it to Galloway. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Side Lynn. Second shot opportunity. No good from Hairston.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Anthony against Batum. Anthony kicks to Seraphin. Back to Anthony. Here's Galloway. On the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Batum. Dishes to Hansbrough. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Galloway. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. He dishes it to Seraphin. Now Lynn. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Lynn dishes to Hansbrough. Hairston cannot hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Lynn the pass to Batum. Outside, Lynn. Shoots the three. The Knicks pull it in. Seraphin's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get it back. Anthony kicks to Seraphin. Pass to O'Quinn. Outside Anthony. From deep three-point range. Gets it off. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Derek Williams is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Grant. And it's Calderon in at the 2 guard. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. Outside Anthony. Back to Williams. Puts one up from 19. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Last year, Williams did find a nice niche playing the 4. Still, his minutes and numbers, Clark, remain low.
Well, it's unfair because he was drafted so high, top 5 when he came out, and I don't think he'll ever live up to that draft position. The highlight dunks are great, but he's got to find other ways to continue to grow.
Now here's Lynn. Here's Jefferson. Lopez with the block. Screen by Jefferson. A second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And watching Al Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up, he's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving your team good quality possession.
Calderon, no good.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Now here's Batum. He's got 6. Screen by Jefferson. Batum attacking inside. Tries from 10. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Al Jefferson. Talking about Jefferson, it's not just his efficiency with the scoring. He's efficient, Clark, with his time on the floor. He's always producing a block shot here, a steal there, of course. All the rebounds. He covers every base.
Yeah, the data analytics folks rely on percentages to measure efficiency. But just as important as overall production per minutes played, Big Al excels there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Lynn. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Lynn's got his second basket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Calderon. He kicks it to Lopez. And that one is hammered home.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 5. Outside Williams. On the wing, Batum. The pass to Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Lynn's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Grant. To Porzingis. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Lopez, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. Off on the layup.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Hairston, the pass to Lynn. Batum wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 8 points for Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Aaron Afflalo, he's checked in for Grant. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Marvin Williams. Here's Porzingis, headed by Hawes. Puts up the baby hook. Porzingis can't hit.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Lynn dishes to Hairston. Screen by Jefferson. Hairston kicks to Lynn. Shot off the screen. Afflalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Feeds to Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 5.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Screen by Jefferson. All sorts of time, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 9. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And Charlotte's defense, it didn't really start out incredible last season, but over the course of the year, they climbed the ranks, and by the end of the year, they were a force.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 7-point Hornets lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And Clark, you don't think of too many of the Hornets as lockdown defenders, MKG being the big one, but they defended well over the entire season.
And for them, Kevin, rim protection was a big factor. They were a top 5 team in the league in forcing missed shots at their own basket.
The Knicks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That free throw good from Porzingis.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 5. Up top, Batum. Off the screen. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 4. Passes to Porzingis. There's a screen by Williams. Inside, off the pick. He lays it in. Williams has got 7 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Jefferson. 8 points for him. Afflalo with it. Pass to Porzingis. Williams a screen. Shot clock at 5. Lopez passes to Porzingis. No good from 18.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Jefferson a screen on Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Looking here at some numbers for Calderon. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
Well, there's so many little things you have to learn to grow as a player. And he's just going through that process right now.
Here's Porzingis. 10 points for him. And here's a follow for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Kicks to Hairston. Screen by Jefferson. Hairston, the pass to Lynn. Right side, Batum. Dish now to Hawes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hawes got his first bucket of the night. New York trailing. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a 3-run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. They just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
So New York ends up going to the new group. And then for Charlotte, Hansbrough's checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Spencer Hawes. And it's Kemba Walker in for Hairston. Now here's Walker. Pick by Zeller. Batum attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season. He was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
We saw that wrist bother Batum all season long. His shooting numbers down drastically. Clark, a major blow for him.
And you know what? The league might have to look at that. I mean, Sanders got a 1-game suspension, but is that really enough to discourage that kind of reckless foul? It's a thin line, but I think it's worth further look.
Just 4 to shoot. Seraphin, that's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Seraphin's got it all tied up now for New York.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Here's Galloway. O'Quinn in the post, defended by Batum. From 12 feet out, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. The feed now to Vujacic. Inside Leaner. shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. Charlotte has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Anthony dishes to O'Quinn. They set the pick. Up off the screen. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Walker following the score by New York. The shot no good, a bit short. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Vujacic the pass to Carmelo. He feeds it to Vujacic. Hansbrough against Anthony. Pulls from the top of the key. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Walker. Got a hand on it, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Outside, Lynn. Lock at 6. They need this one. A shot by Batum, no good. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Vujacic kicks to Anthony. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
They retain possession. Second chance shot.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
A big dunk at the end of the break.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Hit by Zeller. Over in the corner, Batum. Again, Batum missing. And that concludes the first half. It's the Knicks leading by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jose, I saw you speaking with Coach. How did he critique the team's performance during the first half? And what did he tell you guys to change as that second quarter progressed?
Well, it was just like kind of like no effort, like just soft, going soft to the basket, going soft to grab the ball. So we just got to, let's grab that ball, attack the basket, and that's all. That's what we did. We started attacking the basket. We started being a little bit more aggressive. That was all. It was good plays, but just too soft.
You certainly played with authority, Jose. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Half.
A fantastic first quarter from Carmelo Anthony. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and that'll...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Hairston. And it's Batum in at the 3. Here's Porzingis. Dishes to Afflalo. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Screen by Jefferson. Takes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jefferson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Afflalo outside. Three-pointer. There's the bucket. Good. Afflalo's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Walker. Outside, Batum. Walker's shot is off.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And here's Calderon. Lopez a screen. It's tipped. Here's Afflalo. And the shot is long. Hornets trail by 7. Hairston, the pass to Walker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Walker's got his second bucket.
He dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Back to Calderon. A shot. Rebound by Williams.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
With some arc, a shot by Batum, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Now Anthony, 15 points in the game. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
And guys, you know, last year Marvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42. And not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch 4.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley oops upside your head right there.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Picked by Williams. Off the screen. Walker's shot is off. The thing about Marvin Williams, you know he doesn't create for others. He doesn't generate a lot of blocks or steals. But, you know, the one thing he does, he can hit the boards. He rebounds well. He's got a pretty good shot from outside.
Yeah, and last season he didn't have any big numbers, but the ones that were at least respectable were in the areas you just mentioned, rebounding and three-point shooting, Kevin.
Walker with a clean look, but they'll get another chance. New York called for the foul. A different look for New York. Derek Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Kaminsky is checked in for the Hornets. Up top, Walker. He's covered by Grant. Walker against Grant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Lopez.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, and able to help them close this gap.
Shots good by Walker.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Grant's got the lead up to 7 now for New York. Now here's Walker. He has 7. Screened by Jefferson. Here's Hairston. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Afflalo. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10-31? and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night. And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for the Hornets. Grant with the ball. Lopez a screen. Afflalo left side. He dishes it to Williams. At the top of the key, Lopez. Shot from 12. Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Here's Afflalo, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 9-point Knicks lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Shots good by Walker.
Let's go. And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
And here is Grant. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Next to Porzingis, the 19-foot shot, and there are the Knicks with another bucket. Here's Walker. 10 points for him. The tough leader from the outside. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start. And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assistant.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Vujacic comes in for Porzingis. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Aaron Afflalo. Now here's Seraphin.
And here we can check out the story on Nicholas Batum. How he performed last season. Was in at about 9 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 7. Feeds it to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists in the game. Great talking about Walker. You have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end.
The Hornets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. On the wing, Batum. 3-pointer. Shot is off, and New York will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Walker against Grant. Down low. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Seraphin's got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Williams, a screen on Lynn. And here's Seraphin. He's got 7. He kicks it to Vujacic. Shot clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Look here at last year in the NBA where the Hornets ranked. First in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
And I want to go back to that turnover ranking. Best in the NBA. That's a huge stat to look at when you talk about their ability to execute and the decision making. They don't beat themselves, and that's a big reason why they won as much as they did.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. And then for Charlotte, Tyler Hansbrough is checked in for Hawes. And it's Hairston in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Walker penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Vujacic dishes to Seraphin. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Passes it to Vujacic. A 3-ball. And that one's good. Galloway has got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Walker. 14 points for him. Hansbrough a screen on Grant. Walker goes in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. New York leading by 9. Now Grant, 6 points for him. To the middle. Seraphin kicks to Grant. 6 to shoot. Here's Vujacic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hairston. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's Vujacic. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper for 2. Vujacic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Shot's good by Walker. .122 left in the third quarter of the game. There's the pick. There's Galloway. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. And O'Quinn kicks to Galloway. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
14 feet away. They get the rebound. Here's Zeller. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anthony comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Calderon in for Grant. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. Calderon kicks to Galloway. Pass to O'Quinn. Some nice passing by New York here. The drive by Anthony.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 17 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and he's good on the second. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Walker kicks to Jefferson. Shot from 12. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jefferson's got 12.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, but it's a good use there and got himself a clean look.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anthony. Here's Walker. He's got 18. The dish now to Jefferson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Here Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead. And the final period of play just about to start. Now here's Calderon. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Afflalo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Calderon in at the point. Here's Porzingis. High post Lopez. In the corner, Afflalo with it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Afflalo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Right wing. Hairston against Afflalo. Hairston, the pass to Williams. Here's Jefferson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark. They won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kinds of plays that often go overlooked. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's Afflalo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jefferson.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Terrific screen that time by Nicholas Batum.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Afflalo kicks to Calderon. Lopez a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Batum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Calderon against Jefferson. Back to Afflalo. To the wing on the left. Calderon has the open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Marvin Williams. Hairston against Afflalo. They set the screen. Here's Walker. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Walker's got 20 points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, and no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. So they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Knicks making the shot. To the inside, here's Jefferson. Can't hit. Good D by Lopez. The Knicks leading by 16. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Lopez. Here's Porzingis, defended by Batum. Porzingis can't hit.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Calderon dishes to Anthony. Lopez up top. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim. Zeller passes to Hairston. That's tipped. Here's Calderon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one.
Checking out the game Jose Calderon is having. He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Now here's Walker. Fires for 3. Here's Zeller. It's deflected. Here's Porzingis. And Lopez has it in the corner. And it falls over the rim and in. 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
It's to Porzingis. They set the pick. Back to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Knicks leading by 14. Anthony with it. To the paint. Trying to get open is Lopez. Calderon, that's good.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Walker. Jose Calderon making his last shot. And Batum kicks to Jefferson. Lopez with the block, and he gets it back. Batum with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Passes it to Porzingis. Lopez a screen. Back to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots from the high post, and the jumper is good. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter. Hornets trail by 18. Here's Zeller. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And here's Calderon. The pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Walker. The feed to Jefferson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jefferson's got 9 points here in the second half. The Knicks leading by 14. To Porzingis. And And it's Anthony, top of the key. Goes up on the high post, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
Yeah, that's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game. This shot makes that even deadlier.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Jose Calderon. No good from Hairston.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Hornets trail by 17. Now Walker. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his first foul. Here's Jefferson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now here's Anthony. Six to shoot. And the Knicks good for 2.
I love his shot selection. Yeah, he set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Walker. They set the pick. He feeds it to Hairston. Outside, Jefferson. Dishes it to Walker. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. Galloway kicks to Lopez. Hairston with the steal. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Afflalo. Here is Hairston. Walker goes in, unloads from 9, and he hits the jump shot. Walker's got 22 points.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. The Knicks rebound. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Hairston. It's tipped. It's out of bounds for the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Williams, he's checked in for Zeller. On defense, New York. Jefferson kicks to Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Lopez sets a screen for Anthony to the inside. Lopez with the bucket.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 19. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Anthony. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Hairston, good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A shot by Batum, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Vujacic comes in for Porzingis, and it's Grant in for Aaron Afflalo. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Hawes comes in for Nicholas Batum. Harrison's checked in for P.J. Hairston, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Excellent use of the screen that time.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Anthony. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Harrison passes to Lin. He dishes it to Hawes. Takes the 13-footer. That misses off the backboard. The drive by Anthony, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What's up? And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Lin dishes to Hawes. The rebound by Grant. Outside Anthony. Offline. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Jose, obviously the offense was very sharp from the start. What were you saying to the team before and during the game about the approach you were looking to get to?
The only thing I wanted to say to the guys today was just be a little bit more patient. Don't go too fast. If we don't have a good shot, let's just run like a high screen or something. It's a better option than a bad shot, you know. So I think we understand that. We execute a little bit better the plays. The ball went where we wanted to. So I think it was great. Everybody did a great job today.
Jose, thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you.